Hello, my friends. God bless each and every one of you. Today's the 29th day of August 2019. It's Thursday afternoon, and this video today that I am going to make is one of the most important videos that I've ever made because it is about something that we are seeing happening on our very streets, out our very windows, doors, on television, and that is the devil himself is using people today en masse to attack Christianity, to attack Christians, and yeah, Jesus tells us about we're in a spiritual warfare. Make no bones about it, my friends. We are in a spiritual warfare of the likes that's never been seen. At least I can make that statement. It's never been seen, at least in my lifetime. The Bible says the following in Ephesians 6:12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." 1 Peter 5:8. "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." My friends, you need to be prayed up because it is bad out there. It is really getting to the point where it is so bad that you cannot turn your back anymore. Now, this video I am going to gear towards the believers, the ones that has accepted Jesus Christ. I usually try to gear my videos to the ones that don't believe because as a Christian, my job is to, win souls for Christ. That's my job. But I feel that I need to make a video because I need to speak to the believers that watch this, and to tell them that we need to pray because we are being attacked. And when I say we, I mean believers of Jesus Christ, the ones that have accepted Jesus Christ. We see today, and I've spoke about this before, not in depth, but I've mentioned it a few times. We have prayer vigils that gather together throughout this nation. And they gather together to pray for the president, to pray for our leaders in D.C., to pray for our nation that it would turn back to God. And they are being, used to be verbally assaulted, but now they're being physically assaulted. Anything to stop the gospel of Jesus Christ, that is what the devil is going to do. And he's using these people that despise God, that do not believe in God, that do not and will probably for the most part never accept Jesus Christ. The devil uses them as his little pawns, as his little minions to go out and to wreak havoc in America, to stop anybody that they can. They gang up and stop anybody that they can from spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ or just gathering together to pray for this nation. I know you know what I'm talking about because you can find story after story after story on the internet about these thugs that go out there and they do this. I mean, it is almost happens on a consistent basis. And of course the media doesn't talk about it because the media doesn't have anything to do with Jesus or God. They are about misinformation. They're about spreading lies. They are about what they are about. They're doing their master's work. Their master, as with the others, is not God, is not Jesus Christ. They don't promote the Bible. They don't promote healthy, good, holy living. They promote the opposite. And that is do whatever you want, when you want, how you want. Live your life the way you want to live it. If you want to live alternative lifestyle, they throw that in your face. I seen a video the other day, and I want to speak about where this nation's going, okay? And I don't care if this may aggravate some people that come across this video, but I find it absolutely appalling. I find it absolutely disgusting. There is a channel. It's called TED Talks. TED Talks. It's where it's a group that they invite different speakers to come in, and they have, for the most part, they have a lot of good people that talk about a myriad of different topics. Some might talk about how to make money on the stock market. Some might talk about literature. Some might talk about art. Some might talk about computer science, or just whatever. It's just one specialist after another that comes in and talks about what they do and how they do what they do. And it's like that type of a thing. Well, they had a woman on recently that was talking about pedophilia, about how it is normal, and how we as Americans need to embrace these people. We need to accept that is their choice for a sexual partner, they were born that way, and we need to be more accepting of them and not be so angered by them being attracted to our children. We need to, as a nation, we need to realize that this is a reality today, that it's no different than you being attracted to your wife or whatever. This is the way these people were made. This is the way they think, and we need to accept this. And the sooner we accept it, the easier it is to embrace this lifestyle as a normal lifestyle. Now, my friends, I'm telling you, if that is not the work of the devil, if that is not exactly what he is about, then I will never understand or be able to say what he's about, because that is the most vile, disgusting thing that I have ever heard in my entire life. And I've heard some pretty vile things, but to get up on stage and get in front of an audience of supposedly intelligent people and spew this absolute nonsense, this vulgar garbage, and it be accepted as normal, just shows you that we are in a spiritual warfare, as my video is talking about today. We are in a battle like we've never been in before. Your children are no longer safe. They aren't, because the devil is out there to get them, and he's using these people to do his bidding. Now, that may anger some people. It may upset some people. It very well may. Hey. But if you think pedophilia and child molesting is normal and needs to be accepted in this nation, well, then I'm sorry. You need Jesus Christ more than anything in your life, because that is absolutely the most evil, vile thing one could imagine. This is why I say we are in a spiritual warfare today. We are in a battle. We are literally in a battle. Okay? We are in a battle of the likes that's never been seen. We are in a battle today. Our youth's minds are being so warped with garbage exactly like this. They're being absolutely brainwashed and manipulated to believe there is no God. There never was. The Bible is just a book of made-up stories. They're being taught this. They're being told this at young ages. Our youth are being destroyed by the devil, because the devil is using these people to do what he wants done. And as I said in the beginning of this video, it is to stop the spreading and the gospel of Jesus Christ in any way possible. And these are the results when you have a young woman that gets up at this talk. It's supposed to be full of intellectuals talking about different topics and absolutely spew something so vulgar as this. That young woman needs prayer. She needs Jesus Christ like yesterday to be trying to peddle this to the public. And the sad part about it, she's not the only one. She's not the only one. I have seen, and you don't have to take my word for it. You can go right on the internet and look up at these marches that they have, these liberal progressive people have these marches for alternative lifestyles, and they carry banners for pedophilia, that the persecution needs to stop, that they're normal, they need to be accepted. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen this myself. And if you don't think that that's not of the devil, that that's not the most vile, disgusting thing one can do, and that is to betray a young, innocent child, one that Jesus has given to this earth, to its parents, and to defile that young child for your sexual gratification is the most disgusting, most vile, demonic thing a human being can do that I can imagine. And again, once again, this is why I say we are in a spiritual warfare in this nation. My friends, I hope you would pray. I hope you would pray for this nation, and I hope you would pray for this garbage that's out there, that it would stop, that people would wake up and realize that we are in a spiritual warfare. Pray for this nation, because it needs it more than it's ever needed. I promise you, needs it more than it's ever needed. Spread this video across the internet. Put it on Facebook. I don't care what you do with it. Just get it out there. The word needs to get out there. And if you believe and have accepted Jesus Christ, then pray. Pray like you've never prayed before, because we are in a battle. Take care. God bless each and every one of you, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye-bye.